Cuba, it's me. Welcome to episode 350 of the Willu Show, which stands for Wrestling is Life, Life is Wrestling. Now today is part 30 of my Ontario promotion spotlight. I'm going through every promotion that's active in Ontario, give them a profile, spotlight, letting people know about them, and then I also get educated on them myself and find out as much as I can about it. And that's right, we're on part 30. There's already 30 promotions in Ontario. This is crazy. So today we're doing NWX, Northern Wrestling Experience, which is based out of St. Catharines. Now NWX is kind of like the NXT of WWE because they're I don't know what you would say, like flagship company or major part of the company is CWF, and they're affiliate of them. They run under CWF from the training school. It's kind of like Battle Arts too as well, and then they have Destiny Wrestling. They do shows for the students in training. And but they charge money. They're real events, just like all the other events in Ontario. And they do a lot of frequent events. I think they've been doing them about 3 or 4 years now, and they have one almost monthly, which is great. So that when you know a student that's going to come from CWF training facility, you know that they have put their time in and they have experience working in front of a crowd. And over the years, we've seen some really great talent come out of that CWF training facility. You see a lot of them working the shows nowadays, a lot of them doing the tours for CWF, and it's just really well done. That people are trained properly, and the NWX is a big part of that as well. And they do have a YouTube channel, but I think it's fairly new because I just seen them announcing it. I went through everything on Facebook. They had a website. Like if you type in NWX on Google, it will take you to CWF. Their website, and it says like this is the NWX page, but they don't really have that much on there. And Facebook is where it's at. That's where I found all my information. Whoever runs their Facebook page does an extremely good job. They are constantly updating it, constantly putting content on there. They have interviews, matches, posters, announcements, keeping you up to date with the storylines, and it's just really well done. They have a general manager, and it's Matthew Mounty. And so they've been doing this a long time, and just seems to be keep getting better and better. Their shows are run at the CWF training facility, which is 20 Hartsell Road, St. Catharines, Ontario. They actually have a show coming up this Saturday, March 10th. It's going to be a 7 p.m. bell time at the same place, the CWF training facility, Hartsell Road, St. Catharines. They have 2 matches announced so far. They have Clayton Wilson, who is the NWX champion, will be defending against Reckless Ryan Swift. And there's also a 6-man tag match announced. It's going to be Brewster Battersby, and then the NWX tag team champions, which is Alpha Andrea Maceda, I don't know if I'm saying that right, I apologize, and the Phoenix Nolan Pink. They're going to team up with Bruiser Battersby to take on the faction of Youth Gone Wild. So we do know there is a main champion, which is Clayton Wilson, and the tag team champions. As far as I could see, that's the only championships in NXT. And I've seen another match announced for this card. It's the tag team match of the Nightbreed versus Nerd Rage. Another cool thing I found on there, on the Facebook there, is they had 2017 year-end awards. The Superstar of the Year was Clayton Sherlock. Well, they sure got a lot of Claytons. Clayton Sherlock, and the Tag Team of the Year was the Falcos. The Oh My God moment of the year was Satan's Rejects pulling off a win. I guess they were, from what I could tell, I'm just assuming here, they were on some kind of losing streak, and then they were actually able to pull off a win. That's what I'm gathering. And remember, please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just skimming through it. I don't have that much time to research. And also fill me in on the stuff that I might have missed. The feud of the year was Clayton Sherlock versus girls, so I'm assuming it was him versus multiple girls, unless there's somebody named the girls, but I'm assuming, seems only right, that it would be Clayton Sherlock fighting against different women, some kind of story or feud going there, and that was the feud of the year. The match of the year was Clayton Sherlock versus Andre Amacida with special guest referee, the 75% owner, Prince Ali. And the best event of the entire year, and these were all fan voted on. They had polls up there on the Facebook, so they were voted by fans, and the best event of the year was Quest for Gold, which took place November 25th, 2017. Unfortunately, I've not gone on to an NWX show as of yet. I mean, it'd be nice to work against some of the rookies and help them out and stuff like that. But I think it's mostly just for the trainers. I don't see them bringing in a lot of talent from around anywhere else, and it makes sense. I mean, these shows are basically about getting the talent opportunities. Why would they bring in 15 other guys and then there's only 2 spots in the card for their students when that's what they're trying to give this experience? But all their posters and all their social media, like I said, their Facebook page is great. Their posters are really well done. They always have videos of all the shows, and they'll have like little clips here and there on the Facebook or on their YouTube channel. And it seems like they have a lot of promise and a bright future ahead of them. But I also want to know from you guys, what do you know about NWX? Have you ever been to one of their events? How was your experience? Have you ever trained with the CWF training facility and possibly performed on any of their shows? Let me know, because as always on the Willow Show, like or you get a leg drop, comment or you get a clothesline, subscribe or you get a suplex. I'm your host, Elian Habanero. I love wrestling. Cuba.